Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to the weekend preview. And as you can see here, this is the leaderboard for our Super Brew Predictor League. Parramatta Power still high flying on top, so it's at a 7.5 point gap to Kebrov. The Real Villain and Alan Riley are still flying high there as well. Let's have a quick look at how last weekend went, and I tell you what, not matches. What have I clicked on there? So I just start again. Here we go, rounds. Look at this. Gaz Monster comes in. I think it's his first week in the competition and absolutely put us all to shame. 16 points, 2 correct results. 2 results, 2 close, and then 2 exact results as well. Wonderful stuff, mate. Absolutely sensational. Kebrov had a good week, as did Pompey Canuck, Adam Riley, and the Real Villain. I've had better weeks, to be honest. Wooden Spoon this week went to Gears Kale, and a few people there forgetting to put their tips in. That's fine. You'll get them next week, guys. But yeah, so there we go. And there is a link, I should say, if you do want to join in the Super Brew tipping, there is a link down in the description. So click that. You'll be entered the pool. I have to accept an invitation. I think you can do your tips before I accept the invitation, though. And it could be like, guys, 1 week in and absolutely yellow cap, high flying, wonderful stuff there. So let's have a quick look at the matches for this week. As ever, I'm prepared and I've looked at the fixtures. No idea what's happening. So let's go to week 8 here and see what we have. First up, it is Brighton versus Spurs. Now, Spurs absolutely smashed to pieces midweek. Confidence is going to be low, isn't it? Are they going to be determined, or are they going to... Brighton's not a great team, though, are they? I'm going to say that Spurs might be fragile. I don't know. Let's go 3-2. I think there's some heart in that team. I'm going to say 3-2 to Spurs. A goal fest there. Burnley versus Everton. I mean, this kind of has 0-0 written all over it, doesn't it? Maybe 1-1. We'll go 1-1, but if that was 0-0, it wouldn't surprise me. So I'll cost myself maybe 3 for the exact result if it's 1-1. But I think that's going to be a draw. Liverpool versus Leicester. This could be a goal fest, couldn't it? Liverpool, they did concede a few midweek. Leicester's pretty good though, aren't they? I'm tempted to say a draw, but I think Liverpool will probably be just too good. I'm going to say 2-1. I think that could be a really, really good game. Norwich versus my boys Aston Villa. We have to win. Norwich, I mean, they've been playing well, but they need to win as well, don't they? Norwich is a really good team at home. I think Villa's a little bit fragile, to be honest. I think we're starting to lose a little bit of confidence. I'm going to say 3-1. I'm starting to get that feeling that it's not going to be a good night. All right, Watford versus Sheffield United. Watford are an absolute shambles. They'll look at this as a must-win game, won't they? I'm going to say 1-0 Watford. I think they might sneak it. I don't know why. I just think they have to win one soon, don't they? That famous Korean striker. So we'll go with Watford for that one. West Ham versus Crystal Palace. West Ham's a good team. Palace aren't bad. I'm going to say 2-0 perhaps for West Ham on that one. City versus Wolves. Wolves are playing tonight, aren't they? So at time of recording, Wolves haven't yet played. City are just more or less unbeatable at home, aren't they? Let's go 3-1 for that one. Southampton versus Chelsea. I think Southampton are a decent team, but Chelsea are just playing with confidence right now, aren't they? Good win for them in the Champions League midweek as well. I'm going to say 3-1. 3-1 Chelsea for that one. Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Arsenal, of course, play tonight, don't they, in the Europa League. Bournemouth are a decent team, but you'd think at home Arsenal should be too good, wouldn't you? So let's say 2-1. We'll stick with 2-1. Final game, Newcastle versus Manchester United. This is... Now, Steve Bruce never beats Manchester United, does he? Manchester United are... Again, they're playing in Europa League tonight. I think it'll be a stinking game, but I think it might end up 1-0 to Manchester United, that one. So there we go. They're my tips. Don't forget to make yours, guys. And before we call this a preview, I just want to have a quick check up of the Fantasy League, the Patreon Fantasy League. There is a link down in my description for the Patreon if you do want to join. Any patron I should say can join. I want to take a moment here, point out, look at this, Aaron Coleman, 56 points from someone who is just unashamed baseball fan, not a football fan at all, and that's a stunning week. He's almost got the highest score of the week there. Vulture FC is high flying now. They're kicking clear a little bit here. The Cobra Chickens, I had a bit of a poor week, didn't I? And is it Jokers FC lived up to their name somewhat there, didn't they? So there we go. That's the leaderboard. Yeah, it's looking like it could be Vulture, but still a long way to go. Let's have a look at my team for this week. I had made one transfer. I've got rid of Ashley Barnes. I've brought in Callum Wilson. Maybe not the week to do it with Burnley facing Everton. Maybe he could have got a goal, but I've done it now anyway, so I can't change it. So we're going to go with Edison in goal over Nick Pope. Tarkovsky, Ludstrom, and Alexander-Arnold. I don't trust Villa not to concede a crap ton of goals at Norwich. And again, I just think Leicester, you don't really want defenders in the team that's playing Liverpool, do you? Because they can be ripped to shreds. Midfield, we're going with Salah, Sterling. We're going to captain Sterling this week over Salah. Just no reason, just because. Hopefully he'll play. Because last week he didn't play and he was in the what's it called, Carabao Cup, was it the week before? Cantwell, we're going to keep him in because he's playing Villa. If I can get as many Norwich players in as possible, because that'll jeopardise their team in real life, because obviously that's science and that's how it works. We'll keep James in for the Newcastle. He's playing Newcastle. I don't know if he's going to play or not, but he was doing okay for a while there. You wouldn't, Newcastle away, you fancy yourself. Wilson, Pookie, and Abraham, we'll keep all them in as well. I'm expecting big things from Pookie. If he's in the team, as I said, it's science that he won't score. So there we go. That is all that. That is a preview as well, guys. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, though you're unlikely to be just stumbling upon this. You would already be a subscriber if you're watching this. And like I say, do make sure, if you're not already involved in the Predictor League here, links in the description. Come in, join the fun, and even if you're not realistically going to win overall, there's still match week glory to be had. So look at Gaz, 1 weekend already with a golden hat. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.